Hey everybody! So today we are going to learn how to make a monochromatic landscape painting. Well, not a painting. I'm going to use crayons. So first, what does monochromatic even mean? It's a really long word. So let's break it down. We're going to break it down into 3 parts. Mono, chrome, atic. So let's say the first part together. Mono. Mono. That means 1. Chrome. Chrome. That means color. Atic. Attic. I'm not really sure what attic means, but monochromatic means 1 color. So we're going to only use 1 color for this entire project. Monochromatic. So what's an example of how we're only going to use 1 color? Well, we're going to split it into 3 colors. We're going to split it into its hue, that's the original color, kind of like a medium color. A tint, which means plus white, or a lighter color, and shade, which means plus black or a darker color. I'm just going to use crayons, so I'm not going to mix it with a white crayon or mix it with black. I would do that if I was painting. What I'm going to use is light, medium, and dark pressure, how hard I press with the crayon in order to get those colors. So let's look at an example. So I always start with the tint first, the lightest color first. And I just press really lightly with my crayon, trying to get my crayon to be close together, not so super streaky, but I'm just pressing like super light with my hand. You can like barely see it on the camera. If I need it to be a little bit darker, I'm not even going to press harder. I'm going to press the same. I'm just going to go over the same area again. Okay, so tint or a light color. Hue, the original color, or a medium pressure. So I'm just going to press a tiny bit harder. You can already see it a little bit better on the camera. And again, to go over it to make it darker, but I'm not pressing any harder. And I'm keeping all my lines really close together so it all looks like 1 color, not super streaky. Shade, or the darkest color. So I'm going to press pretty hard with this crayon. And I can go over it again if I really need it to be super dark. So you can already see the difference. Light, medium, dark, or tint, hue, and shade. Okay, so now let's make our picture. So I'm going to start off by making my drawing with a pencil. You need at least 3 colors. Well, 3 shades of the same color. So I'm going to do a mountains picture. I'm going to start by drawing a big triangle in the back for mountain. I'm going to do another one that's a little bit smaller here and take it to the bottom. And then I'm going to add 1 more little hump here. Okay, so now I have the one that's furthest away, one that's slightly closer in the middle, and one that's closest. Okay, so I'm going to do it light, medium, dark, because this one's in front. Okay, you can also add some little trees down here, little pine trees if you want, and you can just color those black, but you don't have to add that. I'm also going to add it a little bit more detail. So I'm going to draw a moon back here, and I'm going to add some bumpy lines for some clouds here. Okay, so you're only allowed to use 1 color for this project. So you can use your favorite color, or you can just pick one of your colors. I'm going to do blue. I'm going to start just like on the other picture. I'm going to start by doing the lightest color first. So with my blue crayon, I'm going to press extremely light. Not pressing hard at all. I'm just trying to get some color down on the paper, and I'm trying to keep all of my lines really close together. So you can already see that it's starting to show up. There's a difference between this and white. But it is really light. Trying to stay in the lines as much as possible. And just trying to press really light with that crayon. All right, so my lightest blue is done, or my tint. Now we're going to go to the medium. So which one of these is medium, and how do I know that? So do you see how this mountain has a line that comes in front of this mountain? That means this is closer to us. It doesn't matter if it's taller or not. It's in front of this one. So this one is behind, so it's further away. It's like two people standing in front of one another. If one of their bodies blocks the other one, then that person's closer to us. Okay, so this one's going to be medium. So I'm going to start by pressing really light. And then I'm just going to go over it again. I'm not pressing hard. I'm just pressing medium. So you can tell it's a little bit darker already. But it's not super dark. I'm not like killing it with this crayon here. Trying to stay inside the lines. And as much as possible, I'm going to color all the way to the end of the paper. If you're working on a table or something, make sure you put like another paper underneath. This way you don't color on the table. Okay, so now I have one left. Light, medium, dark. So now I want to press really hard with my crayon. Shake my hand out a little bit first because it's getting a little tired. I'm going to start by outlining it. I'm going to press hard. And I'm just going to color like a thick line. This way I really don't go into the lighter area at all. And you should tell a difference between the medium and the dark here. Okay, you should really be able to see. Keeping all my lines close together so it looks like one solid color. light, medium, dark, or tint, hue, shade. Okay, so I have a couple more things going on in my picture. We need to make sure that we see 3 separate colors to get full points for this project. If they don't look like 3 separate colors, you do not get full points. They all have to be the same color. It's monochromatic, but they have to look light blue, dark blue, and light blue, medium blue, and dark blue, or a light, medium, and dark version of the same color. This doesn't work with markers, so use crayons or colored pencils. If you don't have colored pencils or crayons, you can use a regular pencil. Your picture is just going to be gray, which is totally fine. Now I have some clouds here, and I'm not going to color those. I'm going to leave them white. Same with my moon, but I can do a really light blue background here just to finish my project. So I'm pressing super light here. I'm going to color around all the white stuff. There's super light with my crayon back here. I almost want it to be lighter than this color even. Okay, so now my picture looks complete because everything's colored. So I have 3 mountains. 1, 2, 3. I finished my background. I have a moon and I have clouds. All right, guys, I hope you have fun.